But this is the best retreat I've ever been to. And I can tell you that because this retreat has a Starbucks ferry. I've never ever been to a retreat where I walk into my room and there is my favorite Starbucks sitting there waiting for me. So thank you to my Starbucks ferry that I've had a mocha already this morning. It will be a fabulous day. I consider Disneyland the second happiest place on earth. Starbucks, number one in my book. I wasn't going to start out my message this way because I already had a plan, and then I checked my email, which one should never do before they're about to talk or do something important. And it's titled, it's from my daughter, it's titled, "A Poem I Wrote for My Creative Writing Class About You." Now, I probably should not have opened it at that point. I probably should have gone, oh my goodness, I'll read it on the plane home. Who knows what it could be about? And I sat there, some of you may have seen me dabbing my eyes, and I thought, okay, I've got to get myself under control. I might be able to share it sometime over the weekend, but I definitely can't share it right now because I'm crying my mascara off. I need to share it when I'm better under control. I'll share it tonight when I give my message called Giving Up Control. And so I decided that was very ironic, and I decided to take a card from Valerie. Thank you so much for your devotion this morning. I took copious notes. It was beautiful. But since Valerie wasn't afraid to shed a few tears, I decided, okay, you're getting my second read-through of this. And I don't have any Kleenex, so the mascara needs to be on the floor, so thank you so much. When I was younger, my mother taught me to bake blueberry muffins, banana bread, coconut tea cakes, chocolate chip cookies with lots of walnuts. As I grew up, I was told stories. My mother's kitchen was always open. Her mother's was not. In my Nana's kitchen, there was a place for everything, and everything was in its place. She alone did the cooking, convinced that no one else could do it perfectly. Her kitchen was not a place to experiment. Her kitchen was not a place to make mistakes. My mother taught me otherwise. My mother shared the kitchen with me, taught me how to follow a recipe, and taught me I didn't always have to. Taught me I would always be welcome to help her, taught me I would always be welcome. I learned from my mother that there are never enough raisins in Raisin Bran, so we added our own after coating them in sugar. That ice cream containers in the freezer were there so we could go through them and pick out all the Reese's peanut butter cups. For years, my brother and I believed that Moose Tracks did not actually contain mini peanut butter cups, and that ice cream came from the store looking as if it had been churned up with a fork. I learned from my mother that the kitchen can be a place to make mistakes, like when I tried to make pumpkin fudge and it became a brick of brown sugar and spice, and she laughed and told me that once she had made a lemon meringue pie for my father, but she hadn't bothered to use a candy thermometer, so the lemon filling became one big lemon lollipop. She had cried about it then, but we laugh about it now, standing in the kitchen together. How grateful I am growing up in a home where I am allowed to make mistakes. I did not know that she felt that way. And it has been the driving force behind the book that's in the background there with the silly pink cupcake on the cover. I was afraid of what my perfectionism had done to her. It's the reason I made the break and made the change 2.5 years ago. I don't know if there'll be time this weekend. If there is, I'll show you the 10-minute monologue that started the whole thing of me realizing that perfectionism was literally this bully that was beating the snot out of me. Only that's not the word I would use if I wasn't with nice Christian women. So I just thought, for whatever it's worth, maybe somebody here needed to hear this, but for whatever it's worth, God makes changes. He makes changes we have no idea are being made. There was no guarantee when I started on this journey. I thought it was too late. I thought I was messing up my kids. I thought I didn't know if there was any hope whatsoever. And there's way more hope than I ever realized. If this is the message she has gotten, then praise God. Because it's not the message I was sending. I sent her a message until literally 2.5 to 3 years ago that mistakes were the worst thing in the world. And that failure was to be avoided at all costs. So if somehow this is the message she's got, all I can say is we serve an incredibly powerful God.